Well.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to... It's time for Celebrity Theme Song. Writing songs about celebrities. It's time for Celebrity Theme Song. Writing songs about celebrities. Hey, everybody, welcome to Celebrity Theme Song, your favorite Lewberger podcast, where we discuss a celebrity in an effort to write a theme song for them.
And we know you had many options in Lewberger podcasts, but we thank you for choosing Celebrity Theme Song.
Thanks for coming back. So good to see you. We're excited to still be here doing stuff with ATC. Love this. All things comedy on the podcast. We're doing it. And today... we were looking through because, last time we were talking about Mindy Kaling, we had so much trouble finding stuff because she was a private person. So we tried to choose someone who's not very private, but very exuberant, very much about sharing who they are in a wonderful way. And that, of course, is Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes.
What a tremendous person. I feel like she has been relevant my entire life.
Me too.
Like from 5 until yesterday.
Yeah, my mom used to watch everything Whoopi.
She's also had so many different stages of Whoopi, where she was she started as stoner comedian Whoopi, and then she became serious actress Whoopi, Star Trek Whoopi, The View Whoopi.
Yeah.
I mean, just all over the map.
And Sister Act 2. I mean, come on now.
She was in The Lion King for crying out loud.
And no eyebrows the whole time.
Really?
I hope that's right. Delete it if it's not true.
Wait, what?
Did I just make that up?
I
What do you
think
mean?
she has eyebrows.
She was born without them?
No, I think that's her thing. Let me look this up.
She shaves her
I
eyebrows?
hope that I'm right about this.
What?
It's not
I'm gonna
something I've
find
ever
eyebrow.
noticed about Whoopi Goldberg.
No
There's
eyebrows.
nothing in
Whoopi Goldberg reveals interesting... Why has Whoopi Goldberg no eyebrows? In a 2016 interview, Goldberg told VH1 that she doesn't like facial hair and chooses to shave them.
Huh.
They later
Wow.
grew back and gave her issues, so she's continued to buzz them off.
She just doesn't have eyebrows?
She shaves them off.
Okay. Why not?
That is wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here she is with no eyebrows.
Wow. And that's what she
Probably
looks
can't
like.
see it
And
there,
that's exactly what she looks like. And I've never questioned it, but that's wild.
Does she paint any on? My mom
think she just
kinda
goes no
used to
eyebrows.
do that. Really?
Just nothing up there.
Wow. Props to her.
Respect. It's part of her look.
Whoopee.
She's got eyeballs.
Of course, we all know that Whoopi Goldberg, that's not her given name.
No, it's it's Rabbi Wuppenheim Goldberg Steinfeld.
It is a rather Jewish name to
Goldberg.
adopt.
It's very Jewish.
And
yes.
Whoopi, though, is just so fun to say.
Yeah.
I think that is the way to go. If you're going to change your name, make it fun to say.
Yeah.
Make
And a
it
little bit
fun.
Jewish.
And a little bit Jewish.
That's why I'm changing my name to Mordechai Rosenbaum.
I'm just dropping the last gur on my name, so I'm Keith Habersberg.
Oh, yeah. That would do it.
It's a little closer.
Uh-huh.
Well, her real name is Karen Elaine Johnson. She was born in 1955.
Karen?
Caryn. So it might be Corinne.
Wow.
It's one of those tough ones.
Is it
where-
Karen or is it Corinne? That old adage.
Well, it doesn't matter. Her name's Whoopi Goldberg. She's an American actor, author, comedian, and television personality. She is a recipient of numerous accolades. She is one of 16 entertainers to win. Oh, she doesn't have it. Oh, yeah, she has an
has an
EGOT.
Oscar.
Oh, she's got
an
an
EGOT.
EGOT.
She has an Emmy, Grammy, Academy Award, and Tony Award.
She won an Oscar for Ghost.
She's a fucking EGOT
That's amazing.
holder? That's incredible.
What did she win the Grammy for? One of
There's
her comedy
only 16
albums?
fucking people who've done that. I don't know. I'm sure we will learn. Yes, for Best Comedy Album.
That makes so much
For
sense.
recording of her show in 1984 to 85.
I think we
Wow.
could do that, guys. I want to win a Grammy. I think it could be with us.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I hope it's with us because then I get to win a Grammy too.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I don't know if I'm winning a Grammy without you. If I'm being honest. Grammy's also very achievable. Technically, I have won a Grammy. We all know this.
Yes, of
And here in the
course, of
Lewberger,
course,
I
of
won
course.
one as a high schooler because my high school band program
course.
did get a high school Grammy.
Of course.
A
And,
high
and
school
we give you
Grammy.
credit. And it'll be nice to get another Grammy.
I don't own
a little
that
more
Grammy. That's not
personal.
in my
Right.
house.
I don't have any gold statues of any kind. You two do.
As you should not. As when Moses went up Mount Sinai.
That's true.
And the Jews created the gold statues and God got really angry.
Didn't like them.
Thusly.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
no idols, bro.
No idols, bro.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The golden calf. They smelted down all their earrings. Yeah.
and their jewelry and turned it into calves so
To
they
make
could
an
worship
idol.
something.
Yeah.
And God, the Jewish God, was like, no.
Moses was so pissed off.
Yeah.
He threw the 10 Commandments.
He threw the 15 commandments down.
That's right.
He's like, there's shit. There's only 10 now.
No, he threw 10. And then he had to go back up the fucking mountain and get him again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he was so mad. He broke all God's rules. It's like, fuck. I gotta go back up that mountain again and get another
everything.
slab.
Did
of-
he have to circumcise himself after that?
Yes, another for the third time that day. Things were very different back then.
Yeah, it was wild. Anyway, let's get back into Whoopi. Whoopi's so dope.
Yeah, can we stop talking about white
Moses,
men?
please. Can we stop talking about Moses for a second? Though Moses probably was not white.
No.
Okay,
Most
Keith, I
certainly
don't need
not.
you to mansplain my Judaism to
I'm
me.
just saying. I'm just saying I don't think he was white. He was, they were in Egypt. So
First of all, she's great in The Lion
absolutely
King.
adore her.
Yes, she's really good. I loved her in this TV show that I just watched that I cannot remember the name of.
The View.
No, different show. It was on Paramount Plus. What's it called? It's a Stephen King thing.
The Stand.
The Stand. It is The Stand.
That's what
Oh,
Aaron was yelling.
thank
Getting
you.
an alley-oop from our producer right now. It's crushing it over there.
Engineer Aaron.
Engineer.
Engineer. Do you like that? Okay, I'll
He
stop.
doesn't like it.
He said
Okay.
not
He said
really.
no.
Hilarious.
That's a fair response to a terrible pun.
Anyway, back to Whoopi.
Back to
so
Whoopi.
she's-
Where did she grow up, Keith?
Well, she grew up in Manhattan.
Oh, New York,
Yeah,
Whoopi.
yeah.
And when did she start getting into entertainment?
Well, let me start with that. She was the daughter of a Baptist clergyman.
Wow.
That was her dad. And then the mother was a nurse and teacher, raised in the public housing project in New York City. Her mother was stern, strong, and wise. Raised her as a single mother with her brother, Clyde. Attended a local Catholic school, St. Columba's. Her more recent forebears. Ooh, interesting term.
What?
Her
Hold
more
on,
recent
what?
forebears. It's the term forebears.
Okay.
They had 4 bears.
Yeah, they had 4 bears. Let's see. Her stage name, Whoopi, was taken from a whoopee cushion.
No shit.
Did she used to use
Are
one in her
you
comedy
kidding me?
act?
This is a quote that I can't wait to say out loud. When you're performing on stage, you never really have time to go to the bathroom and close the door. So if you get a little gassy, you gotta let it go. Some people used to say to me, "You're like a whoopee cushion." And that's where the name came from. So Whoopi would fart on stage, and people said, "You're like a whoopee cushion."
That's gotta go in the
So she
song.
changed her name to Whoopi. Now that is the best, owning a joke so other people can't joke about you type
That's
of thing.
great.
You know? That's unbelievable.
Oh, man.
That I almost want to say that can't be real because this is Wikipedia.
I gotta tell you,
I almost want to say this can't be real.
as a gassy Jew, I relate to that so much.
I was going to say, I have so many funny jokes that I don't think it would be appropriate to say, so I'm going to use my discretion. Okay? Okay, Keith
about farting?
and Jewy Lewis.
Guys, you are about to flip your shit.
Oh, God.
Get
What?
ready for this. No, get ready for this. My mother did not name me Whoopi, but Goldberg is my name. It's part of my family, part of my heritage, just like being black. I just know I am Jewish. I practice nothing. I don't go to temple, but I do remember the holidays.
Hell yeah.
So she
She's a
has
Her soul is
Jewish
Jewish.
blood
Yes.
running through
Wow.
her veins.
That's fucking rad.
That she's more Jewish than I am.
We're all
and
the
then
same
I love
Jewish.
this. She has stated that people would say, "Come on, are you Jewish?" And I always say, "Would you ask me that if I was white?"
Bam!
I bet not.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, incredible. That's so cool.
That's going to be in the song. And she's a Jew.
Like that?
We'll see how the song sounds, but.
I mean, so we were listening before this podcast started to Sister Act to specifically write a gospel, and certainly
Damn.
a gospel song about how she's a Jew is
It's hilarious.
really funny.
I was going to pretend like I just figured out and by remembering how to play it, but I guess the cat's out of the bag now.
I didn't realize that was supposed to be a secret.
was
This
just
is
gonna be like,
supposed to be about the
Sister Act,
process.
We got to include.
How does that?
What does that sound?
It just sound like this.
We got to include something about farts.
Well, yeah, obviously she
All right.
is like her name comes from Whoopi Cushion. Just so we all know that when in the 70s she moved to SoCal, then Berkeley, where she worked odd jobs, including a bank teller, a mortuary cosmetologist,
Oh, wow. She'd makeup on dead people.
Wow.
and a bricklayer.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And she joined the avant-garde theater troupe, the Blake Street Hawkeyes. She gave comedy and acting classes there. Courtney Love was one of her acting students.
Holy cannoli.
Wow.
Wow.
And then, oh my God, this is wild. And oh my God, in 1978, she witnessed a midair collision of two planes in San Diego, causing her to develop a fear of flying and post-traumatic stress disorder. This woman has had the craziest life, and we're not even...
She doesn't take planes, right?
Into the 80s.
That's the thing about her. I think she does not take planes. Is that true?
I'm sure it is.
Let me
Wow.
double
I'm
check
sure
that.
it is.
Wow.
So
I think I've heard this about her.
So
And she's Jewish.
This is an anecdote that, so this is like a hearsay quote, but it is attributed to it, is that she was, when she was young, she was watching Star Trek. And on seeing Nichelle Nichols in Uhura in Star Trek, in Trekkies, rather, she said, "Mama, there's a black lady on television, and she ain't no maid." So that's why she became a big Star Trek fan, because it was the first time she saw someone who looked like her being a real character, who wasn't subservient to someone else, which is really wonderful and very inspiring to her, I'm sure. Wow. And then that's one of the reasons she wanted to be in Star Trek.
Yeah, she was in Star Trek.
Wow.
That's amazing.
The Next Generation.
She's incredible.
Right? Yeah.
Wow, I'm just, everything I read about her is incredibly dope. I'm just like looking, every sentence is amazing. She studied under Uta Hagen in New York City. Who's like a very, very famous acting teacher, like one of the most famous acting
How
teachers.
did she
You
have
both
time
have
to...
heard of Uta Hagen.
Yeah, that's
I was a theater major.
And that's a
of
super
course.
famous
She's about as
acting
famous
teacher.
as,
But
as they come.
What's crazy to me is that she studied with Uta Hagen in New York and also taught an avant-garde acting class in LA while she was young. Or
Yeah,
San Francisco?
She was doing that, and then in the 80s, she went back to New York City to do more education. That's where she studied with Uta Hagen. She developed a show, a one-woman show, it looks like, for Broadway. And then, like, Steven Spielberg saw it. Gave her the lead role in The Color Purple.
Wow. Oh, what a movie. What a movie.
I mean, just like everything about her
Did
is
she
crazy.
win? She won for Ghost, though, right? Not for that.
She won. She was nominated for Best Actress.
That makes sense.
And that movie was nominated for 11 Academy Awards.
The Color Purple?
Yeah,
Wow.
That makes a lot of
Musical's
sense.
great too.
yeah. And it was. Roger Ebert said she was one of the most amazing debut performances in movie history.
Wow.
Right? Because she literally was a stage actor that no one knew. She was just working a thespian doing Broadway, and then Steven Spielberg was like, "You're great. Want to be in my movie?" And she was like, "Hell yeah!" She does it. The movie gets 11 Oscar nominations. She gets an Oscar nomination. It's her first time being in a movie. Everyone's like, "Wow, you're incredible!" But of course, she's incredible. She's Whoopi Goldberg, but that was just her first chance to show she was Whoopi Goldberg. Man, everything is amazing. I'm getting into I'm skipping so much because there's just everything's incredible. It's just like everything's incredible. She's so cool. She did a bunch of shit in the 90s. She's crushing it. She became the first African-American woman to host the Academy Awards.
Wow.
Don't forget The Lion King.
Wow, the first African-American woman to host the Academy Awards.
And I think she also used to host... Oh, man, I don't know what it was called, but she hosted like an annual charity show on HBO or something. Comic Relief, thank you.
Yes, Comic Relief.
With Robin Williams and Billy Crystal.
She replaced Nathan Lane in A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum.
Wow.
On Broadway.
Oh my God, I would love
So
to see
even
that.
after doing movies, she still was doing Broadway shows. She took supporting roles in How Stella Got Her Groove Back. Like she's been in everything. She's worked with everyone. She was the center square on Hollywood Squares. She's been in everything and done everything.
She's
in The Lion King,
Yep.
as you demand we note.
But she's great in The Lion
She
King.
is, of course she is. She's great in everything. She was on Broadway in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. There's currently a movie version of that on Netflix that does not have Whoopi. She is just so amazing, and now obviously she is on The View. She was in Toy Story 3. She was in all these movies. She has so many credits. It's out of control. But what I honestly love so much about her right now is she just shuts down idiots on TV. Just as a person, she's just being Whoopi. and she's just speaking her mind. She's amazing. She's so dope. Wow. Obvious, and there's a whole section about philanthropy and activism, everything she's been doing. I'm just so moved by who she is. She's so cool.
Are we just gonna cop the whole Happy Days song just as is? I'm not opposed to it.
I'm not opposed to it. But how do we
Write a new melody over it.
Yeah, so let's dig in here. Obviously, she has an EGOT. She discovered by Spielberg. Wow, that's just crazy. Can you imagine being discovered by Spielberg?
Every Jewish girl's dream. And she is one.
And she is a Jew.
And she's living every Jewish girl's dream.
What rhymes with Whoopi? Not much.
Not much. Probably some Yiddish.
Yeah, I was gonna say shtuppy. Shtup, which is not even Yiddish. It's just adding E to the end of shtup, which is Yiddish for have sex.
Thank you, Hughie.
Just,
Okay, so what life is a guess when you're Whoopi. Two Manhattan people doing stuppies.
Whoopi is still
I know.
Maybe we could do life as a gas when you're Whoopi, blah, 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 blast when you're Whoopi or something.
Oh, yeah.
There's a gas when you're Whoopi. Life moves so fast. Or
Yeah.
EGOTs come fast.
There you go.
Yeah.
EGOTs come fast
That's true.
when you're Whoopi.
So what's that? That's like
Life is a gas when you're Whoopi. EGOTs come fast when you're Whoopi. Ba-dum dum da. Wa-da-dum. Da-da-dum ba. Ba-da-dum.
When you're
standing up for the laughter.
got discovered right after.
I wrote standing up for charity. Because she does.
For charity and Spielberg. I'm really trying to shoehorn Spielberg in there. Life is a gas when you're Whoopi. EGOTs come fast when you're Whoopi.
Standing up for charity.
What if it's standing up for charity? Something clarity. Oh.
Yeah.
Who she is, we need no clarity.
I wrote, and she's Jewish for clarity.
Yes.
That's funny.
For clarity. Broadway and movies and Hollywood squares. Pixar, and she also on DreamWorks. Man, she's literally been in everything. She's in Glee. She's in The Muppets. She's in The Middle. She's in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. She's on fucking everything. She's worked with Tiffany Haddish. She's worked with Tessa Thompson. She's been on a series that aired on Oxygen. She's been on everything. She's on Nickelodeon.
And she has no eyebrows.
Has she ever hosted the Kids' Choice Awards? I'll bet she has.
I'm sure she has.
Oh, she was the first black
Yeah.
woman to host the Oscars.
Yeah.
That's good. She's
How about?
yeah.
Okay, how about Broadway and movies and Hollywood squares, the pioneer of industry with no eyebrow hairs.
Yes.
Pioneer of cinema. I had Hollywood twice, so I was trying to take it away. She's not really a pioneer of industry. Pioneer of cinema. With no eyebrow hairs.
Wow. What you mulling over there, Keith?
Oh, controversial things.
Oh.
You know, She's defended some shitty people, unfortunately. That's the truth. You got to take the good with the bad.
Who has she defended?
Well, would you like to know?
I can cut it.
Okay. She's defended racist comments by Mel Gibson, saying that she knew he was not a racist. She was a staunch defender of Bill Cosby for a long time, and then eventually said all the information that's out there kind of points to guilt. She also said she sort of criticized when Bella Thorne's nudes were leaked. She said that, no, I don't care how old you are. If you're famous, you don't take nude photos of yourself, which is a little bit saying that you aren't in charge of your own body autonomy, which people should be able to do whatever they want. She had a bit of a gaffe when she said that Roman Polanski's rape conviction of a 13-year-old was not rape. She meant to say that it was different between statutory rape and forcible rape. Either way, that was not a good thing to say. And
All right, well,
she speaks her mind. That's what she does. She speaks her mind. She's not afraid to say her point of view. She speaks her mind,
on The View especially. But I love that I feel like in the past she was more of the person who said the gaffes, and as of late she's been more of the person with the level head.
Hey, this is what happens on Celebrity Theme Song,
We learn.
You learn about the celebrity, and sometimes they did some shitty stuff.
She also initially defended Michael Vick's participation in dogfighting.
Okay, well...
as a result of cultural upbringing. So it's unfortunate. She's had some gaffes.
She speaks her mind. She shares her point of view on The View. She's Whoopi, and she's a Jew. We love her. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What did you say? She speaks her mind
on The View. Or she speaks her point of view on The View.
I'm just gonna speak her mind on The View.
Yeah.
She's not always right.
But neither are you.
Oh, nice.
Neither are you.
That's great.
That's pretty good.
That's great.
So weird. Anytime you find people that you really respect and they say shitty stuff, you're like, don't do that. Don't. But you know what? And it is tough. Generational gaps. I think that's a lot of that comes down to.
She's lived her own life with her own experiences.
She absolutely has, and she's a philanthropist. Oh my God, she did a fundraising episode of the George Lucas talk show. What the fuck is that?
Oh, that's the George Lucas talk show is Chris Gethard's fake George Lucas.
Okay. I thought for a second this is a real thing.
No, it is not George Lucas with a talk show.
Can we sing it down so I can hear what it sounds like?
1, 2. Life is a guess. When you're Whoopi, EGOT's confessed. When you're Whoopi, standing up for charity. And she's Jewish, we say that for clarity. Broadway and movies and Hollywood squares. Pioneer of cinema with no eyebrow hairs. She speaks her mind on The View. And she's not always right, but neither are you.
Whoopi Goldberg.
It's a little. I feel like that's a little close to John Krasinski, though.
So many of our songs.
Aren't they all?
Yeah, they're all
Whoopi!
Goldberg.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Hold on. Whoopi! Whoopi!
Is that?
Whoopi,
I feel like we kind of found it.
All I want to do is say, she got her name from farting. Whoopi Goldberg.
I love
it's
that.
True.
I love that.
She got her name from farting.
And so did you.
I just no, we didn't. I just think one name from farting. Whoopi Goldberg. You know what's so funny? This is a totally unrelated thing, but in the movie The Mighty Ducks, the character Goldberg, known for farting.
Wow.
Is there a connection? Is there a Hollywood conspiracy?
You know what
there?
else?
What?
The wrestler Goldberg. His finishing move is he shoves his ass on people.
Are you serious?
No, I have no idea. I don't know anything about wrestling.
Goldberg, he might have had a butt attack.
He's Jewish, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Rikishi had the butt attack, but it wasn't farting. It was more intense.
Oh.
He would like rub his ass crack on wrestlers' faces. It was hilarious.
Did he ever rub it on Goldberg's face?
I don't think so, because Goldberg was WCW, right? And I don't think Goldberg ever made the transition over when Rikishi was on WWE. I'm glad we have another someone who's aware of wrestling in the room. He's not mic'd, but he's giving us the general yep and nope. Just various, sort of like our fact checker.
No, it's great.
I mean, that's pretty good. I think this is pretty, it's so funny that she got her name from farting.
Yeah,
I really can't get over it.
It really is a gas.
Also, we should say that she has been married 3 times.
Once to Ted Danson. I know that.
Really? She was
Yes.
I love the idea of them as a couple so much, but I also love Ted with his new wife. Anyway,
she has no plans to marry again. Some people are not meant to be married, and I'm not meant to. I'm sure it's wonderful for lots of people.
Does she have any kids?
Yes.
Huh.
She has, in 1973, she gave birth to a daughter, Alexandria Martin.
That's my name.
Very similar.
That is very similar to my name, Alexander Morton.
Wow. You're right. Weird.
Oh my God, are you her daughter?
We've never been in the same place at the same time. So. We're both Jews.
She also spoke out about her abortion that she had in 1991. She spoke out about having an abortion and the choices we made. 25 women and men speak out about abortion.
Well, respect.
She, it was when she was 14.
Wow.
And it was pretty intense.
Wow.
And then she had some abortions at 25 with, the morning after pill. But those aren't really abortions.
Well,
She said she had 6 or 7 abortions by the age of 25. The birth control pills failed to stop several of her pregnancies. So she had.
Oh, wow.
She said she was once a functioning drug addict.
Wow.
She said she smoked marijuana before accepting the Best Supporting Actress award for Ghost in
Hell
1991. Yeah. Good for her. Wow. And she has dyslexia. That's incredible to be. I really, anytime there's an actor with dyslexia, I'm very impressed because your job is reading and ingesting,
memorizing
things. That's so hard.
Yeah.
She's a tremendous woman. She has worked so hard and done a lot. And certainly she has had her share of gaffes. But I think that the amount of time she has slammed Meghan McCain has helped me get past some of those gaffes because she does, and especially in the last 2 years, she's done a really great job of speaking up against injustice, and hope she continues on that route and away from perhaps some of her previous opinions. But, she speaks her mind.
She speaks her mind, and you got to respect that.
And so do you.
And so
do you. So we try it?
Okay, yeah.
Life is a guess when you're Whoopi. EGOTs come fast when you're Whoopi. Standing up for charity, and she's Jewish. Well, we only say that for clarity. Broadway and movies and Hollywood squares, a pioneer of cinema with no eyebrow hairs. She speaks her mind on The View, and she's not always right, but neither are you. Whoopi. How did that part go? Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, is that the song?
That's it.
Oh, that's great. That's a beautiful. It's a little.
It's
jingle.
just short but sweet.
It's a little jingle.
Yeah. There's no way we could write a song that encompasses all the things she's done.
No, it would be
so
impossible.
amazing.
She's dope.
What a life.
What a life. Really wild.
And
maybe we should sing Whoopi Goldberg, oh Whoopi Goldberg, oh Whoopi Goldberg, Whoopi Goldberg, Whoopi Goldberg, oh Whoopi Goldberg.
And it just fades out.
Yes, Whoopi Goldberg today. Oh Whoopi Goldberg today. Yeah, we just fade out on Oh Happy Day.
Goldberg today. Whoopi Goldberg today.
Whoopi Goldberg today.
Whoopi Goldberg today.
What does that mean?
All right, thanks for dropping by and listening to another episode of Celebrity Theme Song. Make sure you follow us on the internet at Lewberger.
And don't forget to comment and like this thing.
Yeah, rate us well in the various podcast places. Wherever you listen to us, give us a nice rating. We'd like that. That would help us out, help people discover us, help us get more fans so you're not listening alone all the time.
Yeah, you don't want to be listening alone in the cafeteria.
I love how on these projects specifically we tell people to follow us. So there's no way in hell they are listening to this without already being a follower, I feel
true.
like.
I'm
Maybe
Hughie
not, though.
Stonefish. That's Alex Lewis. That's Keith Keith Habersberger.
Hey.
We are Lewberger, and this has been. It's time for celebrity theme song.
This song sounds so bad. What is it about this song?
It's just like
for
such a
celebrity
fucking
theme
sea
song.
shanty. Like,
Songs about celebrities. It's time for celebrity theme song. It's time writing songs about celebrities. Celebrities.
See you next time.
I really whipped that in.